Hey, this is Brent with Vintage Statements, and today I got an old Schwinn bike that I've given my wife. She doesn't know about it, so we're going to clean it up a little bit, a little bit of rust on it, clean up the gears, get everything set up for her, and then shock her with this. And I'm even going to build something for the tray back here during this video, so follow along as we get this bike back up to shape. Also, subscribe to the channel. We do quite a few projects, and this is one of our unique ones. Alright, our first step is just going to clean it off, see what's dirt, see what's rust, see what we really need to get lubricated. We'll do the chain, we'll go through this, just kind of clean it up and get it to where it's operational all the time. We'll get the brakes working, things like that. So, I've got some degreaser, I got a chain cleaner, got a brush. We're going to get to work. Next we have some surface rust here, so we're just going to knock it off with our SOS pad. Alright, next we're going to lube up the chain. We're going to flip it over. We're going to tighten everything up, make sure everything's good to go. And then we'll start building a box on the back here for Marie. Alright, we'll add a little bit of WD-40, we'll take it for a ride, we'll see how it rides, and then we'll polish it up, and we'll start working on this basket in the back for it. Alright, she's got her fancy bike completed all. It's even a 3-speed. I didn't notice that at first, but I got the 3 speeds working. What I'm going to work on is actually building a tray here that we can put 2 wine glasses and a wine bottle in. So I've got some extra plywood. We're just going to make an industrial style box. We're even going to have a slide in, slide out, so you can put the glasses in, secure them, and then the bottle of wine. So let's start working on that. So we're going to go 5.5 by 18 is what we're going to work off this platform. And then we're going to work on our height, which we have about 5.5 inches. Alright, we have our plywood. I've set the saw up for 5.5 inches. We're making a 5.5 inch box by 5.5. So what we're going to do is cut the first strip of our 5.5 here. So let's begin. Alright, that's going to represent our bottom and our top. Now what we've got to do is make our sides, but what we want to do is deduct the spacing from the 5.5 from the height of these pieces of wood here. So these are 3/4 or just shy of 3/4, so we're going to deduct that from our measurements to cut our sides here. Next up, we're going to set, so we can create a groove in this, we're going to set the height at 3/8 of an inch. We've marked our sideboard, it's 3/4 down. We're actually going to cut out just the last a fourth of an inch right on the bottom here, and then we're going to have the top slide into this as it wraps around. So let's get this measurement set up, and then let's start cutting away. Okay, so we've cut out our 1/4 of an inch groove. Now what we're going to do is the exact opposite for the top, so it can slide in here. So that's the next step. Actually, I forgot one step. So I want to cut my sides to the proper length and the bottom. So we're going to cut it 18 inches. The sides will be 18 inches, and then we'll find the width between, and then we'll screw all that together, because the top we're actually going to have to cut a little bit thinner and then groove it so it'll slide in. So follow along as we do that. Okay, so we built our box. We created a groove in here so the top can fit in it. Then we made it so I could put 2 wine bottles and 2 glasses. If you know my wife, 2 bottles is better than 1. So we did that. And then it slides in like so. Okay? What we're also going to do, or why we did it this way, is you put your glass in and then you slide it shut, and that'll keep the glass in place. So what we're going to do now is we're going to sand it down, and then we're going to stain it, and then we'll attach it to the bike, and that'll be a pretty cool process. So follow along as we do that. Okay, so we've got our box all sanded, we've wiped it down. What we're going to use is our Dixie Belle Tobacco Road gel stain to finish this piece off, and then we'll attach it, we'll take some final pictures of it, and then we'll surprise my wife with it when she gets home. We have it stained and it's dried. Now I'm going to scuff it up to match the vintageness of the bike. So I'm just going to get some old sandpaper, scratch it up. Alright, so we've scuffed it up. Now what we're going to use is our Dixie Belle Best Staying Wax. This is the clear wax. So pretty straightforward. Take the lid off, get some on a rag, wipe it on, and go from there. Alright, here it is completed. My wife should be home soon. I'm going to take a quick shower, get this bike all shined up perfect for her, and then surprise her. So at the end of this video, you'll get to see her getting to see this bike. It's a Schwinn, not quite the year, probably late 70s. We built a box, holds 2 wine bottles and 2 glasses. The lid slides out after you remove the bottles, which locks it in, and then you can pull the glasses. Quick, easy project. Nice industrial style box. I think she'll like it. Subscribe to our channel. Like us on Facebook and Instagram, and see what other projects we're going to be working on. Maybe even my supervisors will be back out here to help me out. Alright, here we go. Hey Marie, can you come around?
Oh my god, I love this! And the wine? I'm off! I like to ride my bicycle, I like to ride my bike.
I guess she likes it.